Hi guys, Marina is here with Wholeness of Spirit, Soul, and Body, and I'm coming to you from Tajikistan. I'm currently in Dushanbe, capital of Tajikistan. I've been traveling for a couple of weeks and 2.5 months to go, so fun. But I thought instead of answering some of your questions that I received on my YouTube channel and emails about my healing journey, physical healing journey, and some of the things that I'm doing to help myself, I will record a video. It's much faster, hopefully. So some of the questions that I received about my healing journey and about supplements that I'm taking is, it's whether, I'm going to read to you the question, do you still have pain? And do you depend on glutathione? That's the supplement that I'm taking. And the questions that are normally coming from people who are quite desperate, who are in pain, who are not feeling well, and man, I've been there and I know how it feels. It's not going to necessarily help you for me to know, but I'm just saying, I know when you are desperate and you just want to take something to alleviate the pain, you just want for the pain to stop. And I feel you. And however, in my healing journey, I also know that more often than not, it is a journey. There is no, to the best of my knowledge, a pill that fixes it, a pill that just stops the pain and heals us, unless it's a divine healing, which happens. People get healed like that, unless it's a healing like that, more often than not, it's a journey. And for me, it's been a very long journey. Just briefly, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 2009. A year prior, I've been living with quite a bit of pain and discomfort, and it's just went downhill. And I'm not going to go into much details how I was diagnosed. You can watch some of my vlogs if you'd like, but I've ever since I've been on a journey of finding the answers. And for the first 2 years, it were pharmaceuticals, and they nearly killed me. And although I had a very good doctor who tried his best to help me, it just didn't work for me. It just made me worse, and my symptoms were affecting my life, affecting my relationships, affecting my work ethics, and living in low-grade pain 24/7 will affect many areas of your life, and you know that more than anyone. That's why you're watching this video, right? So long story short, a couple of years ago, I embarked on a journey of learning about cellular healing. All these years, I've been trying to address the symptoms, and now I've started learning how to heal my cells, and I had a revelation how cells affect everything. We are one huge gigantic cells. You know, we have billions of cells on a regular basis, on a daily basis. We regenerate millions of cells, and there is one of the most powerful antioxidant that responsible for, it's a building blocks of our cells, and it's a food for our cells, is glutathione. You probably know that cells survive, number one, with air. They need oxygen, they need water, they need food, right? And glutathione, it's that food. If you don't have one of those building blocks, your cells start rapidly dying, and if your cells dying and not regenerating, it affects your immune system. And if your immune system, your main engine of your body, is not working properly, it's unable to heal your body. So, and hence lots of different problems. And basically, I started learning that healthy cells equal healthy immune system equals healthy body. And I came across, through a very good friend of mine, glutathione, and glutathione, that powerful antioxidant, responsible for many different things. And some of the things are quenching inflammation in our body, helping to regenerate the cells, feeding our cells. And without that mother antioxidant, our cells are dying rapidly. And of course, age contributes to it, free radicals, and everything surrounding us, stress and food, even though, I try to eat very holistically as much as I could, whole foods. Try to eat whole foods. It's still not enough because of even the soil, the soil structure is changing. The water is polluted, and so I don't have to tell you. So as I start learning about the main building block of our cells, and start investing into my body by taking very high quality glutathione. And I also get comments of, well, some of you know that glutathione consists of 3 amino acids. One of the main amino acids is L-cysteine. It's building block it's precursor of glutathione. And people said, well, I can just go to the pharmacy and buy L-cysteine. Well, yes, you probably can, but how effective is that? Do you understand that it's such a fragile molecule that it doesn't actually bypass the acidity of our digestive system? Perhaps you're getting some small percentage of that glutathione, but it's so minimal. People say, well, I can get it from food. Well, can you actually? How much do you understand how that fragile molecule works? How much do you understand how cells regenerate? Really, as long as you really study and understand it, awesome. But other than that, lots of our decisions, and I know from my own experience, lots of our decisions are quite uneducated and we lack knowledge. And that's one of the reasons why I immersed myself into finding the answers and things that work for me. And I do say that our bodies are so intricately designed that perhaps what works for you not necessarily going to work for me. And I've been on that journey for 7+ years, almost 9 years actually, that things that healed someone didn't do anything for me. And I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and years of trying to find the answers. And now I'm so grateful that I had that journey. I never thought that I will look back and say, thank you, God, for my pain. Never, ever. It's because it's been a heck of a journey, but that journey led me here, and now I'm able to help people, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Just content and very happy that I'm able to assist some of you in finding answers or things that worked for me, and hopefully they worked for you. So to answer your question, am I still in pain? As I said in the beginning of my video, I don't believe that there is a, one pill solution. Perhaps for some it worked, awesome. In my experience, it didn't. So it took me a very long time to get to the state of pain that I was. So it's taking me a while to heal as well. It is a journey for me. However, I do have some discomfort and some pain in my body. And I notice it's very often depend on what I eat as well, and what's happening surrounding me and my state of mind as well. But I'm nowhere near where I used to be 2 years ago. And if you knew me 2 years ago and you've seen in how much pain I was, and you see my lifestyle now, it's quite a huge difference. And you've seen that I've now run marathons, ultra marathons actually in the mountains, and I swim, across the lake. I swim 3+ kilometers and throughout the winter, and a lot of things that I do, I was not able to do 2 years ago. Even if I were to go on a long hike, I normally would recover for 2 weeks. So it's a huge difference where I used to be and where I am now, although I still have some discomfort, and it's a journey for me. I went so far. So I do believe in the product that I'm taking. And the second question, do you depend on glutathione? I don't depend on anything. However, when I see value in something, I invest in it. Just like when you see value in education, you invest in it. When you see value in having a good quality car, you will invest in it. When you have, when you see value investing in a good holistic product or whole foods, and you see what does, and you understand the value that it's adding to your life, you will invest into it. And the same with me. I've done my due diligence of studying it. The product have, I think, 14 or 22 peer reviews. If you know what peer reviews, that's a huge amount of having. Don't quote me on how many exactly, but I know quite a significant amount of peer reviews. It's a world-class supplement, and I know that ribosome technology that they developed is quite remarkable, because it has the ability to bypass the acidity of our digestive system and go directly into the cell, and that's how our cells regenerate and get good food and good amount of cells, a healthy immune system. So 2 questions hopefully answered for you, and I'm just grateful that I've came across this particular product. I'm not the kind of person to advocate on something unless it's significantly impacting my life, and it certainly does. And I see a huge difference where I used to be and where I am now. And people say, well, it's kind of expensive. If you break down the cost of something that making a difference in your life, it's cost less than a cup of coffee a day, really. And how many different products do we actually buy? Some of my dearest friends, I see they have numerous of products and they're still quite miserable. And another thing is, we do live in fast food society, and I notice that very often when people don't seek fast results, they quit on things. And I understand, especially when you're in pain, you want to see those results. And when you don't see tangible results right away, you immediately make a conclusion that it didn't work for you. And I've been there. And that's why I've tried to be really open-minded and give a huge amount of time and give chance to a product to see if it makes a difference. But I think because I had the revelation about cellular healing, now I know that instead of focusing on the symptoms, I focus on cellular healing. I focus on my cells. And I've done my due diligence, and I continue studying, continue learning about cells and about what makes a difference, but also many different areas of our lives, many different spheres of our lives affects how we feel, and you probably know, and that's includes water that we drink, that includes food that we eat, that includes exercise. I know the last thing you want to do when you're in pain, it's exercise. And in my case, I started doing, I swim, because it's low impact exercise, and that's when your central nervous system relax. I say the only time I don't feel any pain or discomfort is when I'm in water, and it's quite healing as well. So it's exercise release serotonin, happy hormones, so all of those spheres are very important. If you take loads of the best supplement in the world, but other areas of your life are not aligned and are chaotic, it's going to take you so much longer to heal. And I know that by my own experience. That's why for me it's still a journey, because I'm still in a learning process, how to align my soul with my body, with my spirit. That's why I call my ministry wholeness of spirit, soul, and body. It cannot be just body. It has to be the mental state. It has to be my spirit. I would say that's one of the most important things for me. It's make sure that my spirit is aligned with God's spirit, that I'm aligned with the right frequency. It's another subject. So anyways, I so hope that I answered your questions, and I really hope that you will find the answers that you're looking for. I send you lots of shalom from here and healing vibes, and it is definitely a journey. And I say, if I could do it, you can do it as well. If I can be of any help to you at all, I don't say that I know it all. It's a journey for me as well. But if I can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to let me know. Shalom to you. Goodbye.